this. Hello and welcome to today's stream. I did a couple of things already on the jacket of the camera. I was sewing in the shoulder parts, here, this part between the back and the front, and now I'm going to put the sleeves in. I think that's probably the hardest thing, or at least the thing I'm the most scared of. That's why I already prepared it a little bit, because the preparation took me probably 20-25 minutes, and that would have been pretty boring, I guess. Hello to everyone that's already there. Yeah, then let's jump right into it and see if I mess anything up. Okay. Also, this camera there is running on battery, and it might turn itself off eventually. I have spare batteries here, but please let me know if this camera shuts down, then I will replace the battery. Hallo Laura, hallo Dennis, hi Malte. Also let me know if the music is too loud or not loud enough or too annoying. You can also just turn it off. Okay. Let me check. Thread down there. There. Kind of nervous. Especially with this material. Just in case. Yeah, then just study how I make this jacket. Maybe, I mean, taking a break in between when you're studying is also important, so with that relaxing music that probably relaxes your mind. Just in case there's anyone watching the stream that hasn't been watching before, I'm trying to make a super light rain jacket from dyneema, which is a special military grade material, super light, but supposedly very robust and 100% rainproof. In the end, I calculated that the jacket might be about 85 grams, including ventilation zippers underneath the arms, mesh pockets, and a two-way zipper in the front. So I already did, what did I do? I attached the front to the back, and I think the whole first 2 hours I was just cutting material, because this is really difficult to cut. And now, yeah, I'm sewing in the sleeves, hopefully. And it's not going to be a tarp, even though Dennis might think something different. But I mean, it would be a very good material for a tarp. From what I've read, it's not very good with abrasion, and it wears off quite quickly if you wear a backpack on it or stuff like that. But for things like tents and tarps that are basically not moving on top of other things, this might be even better, but it's also a really expensive mixed material. And if I would make a tent or a tarp from this, that would probably be already a couple €100 of cost for the materials, or at least 150, 200 euros. I don't know. I haven't calculated that yet because I know that it's just very expensive. But the material for the jacket I got on sale. That's why I can afford this. Why would you need a ground sheet when you're sleeping in a hammock? Explain that to me, then I can tell you my opinion. I don't know, it sounds a little bit overkill just to prevent wet feet when you get out of the hammock. You can just attach your shoes like on top over your, either on a ridgeline over you or just like behind you basically on the hammock, and then just put them on before you get down, or like dry your feet when you're down. I mean, I know what you mean. It is kind of annoying in case you have to get out of the hammock in the middle of the night to pee or something. But when you're camping alone, you can also just lean sideways and pee out of the hammock. It's probably not very classy, but I admit I have done that before when I was too lazy to get out of the hammock. Technique. With the right technique, you can get away with it. But it's not the most comfortable thing to do, so... I can't see the line I was drawing on here. I mean, it's not super important, I think. If I have like half a centimeter or 1 centimeter more or less in the sleeves, the seam is a centimeter further in, I think. I will probably not notice the difference, but then it's getting cold from below if you have a hole in the hammock. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you would just, it depends on how high you hang your hammock, but if it's too high and you have the ground sheet underneath, then it will probably just get wet anyways from the wet ground and the rain coming in from the sides, or I don't know. But if you hang it rather low, then you could just probably take like a carpet, a very small, I don't know, 50 centimeter times 50 centimeter or even less piece of Tyvek or something, very light. But how do you make that doesn't fly away? Then you would need extra stakes to put on, like, I don't know. One of my pins is coming out, I think. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you need to put a sleeping pad underneath you in a hammock anyways. It will be cold. Okay, I don't know. This is the tricky part where all the seams meet. From like this part, there's a seam here, then the seam underneath the sleeve, and then the seam around here, and that's always really tricky. And I mean, I've never properly done it, I think. Usually works somehow. Yeah, scissors. Okay, yeah, there's a pin here. Yeah, true. If it doesn't work out with the sleeves, I will have a wind west. Or rain west. But as I was just looking at it, it looked surprisingly good, but let's see. Where's the end? I mean, this is definitely the spot that I had to reopen on the other jacket before, and reopening the seam on this material is not so smart, because it's so thin and like you really have punctures in there. So that's something I want to try to avoid. And so far look okay, but let's see, lost centimeters. I mean, I guess here I will have some wrinkles, but that's okay. Okay. First sleeve might be in. Let's see how it looks. Looks okay. Not very precise. Like this is the probably not enough light in this camera. Maybe this is better. This is the part where I said it's kind of complicated. I kind of dodged around it by missing it by 1.5 centimeters or 2. So the seam of the sleeve now starts here. Let's see. Also I need to close the seam, of course. The sleeve. This week at work as a messenger was probably the most boring week. Okay, yeah, looks good. I mean, the sleeve is a little bit too long on purpose, so I can cut it to size later. Also, it needs to be a little bit longer than on a conventional jacket, because you're so stretched on a bike. But doesn't seem too bad, I think. But yeah, this week I worked, I don't know, probably 20 hours already, or 25. And I don't know, I probably only did 15 orders so far. It's really boring. I've been reading most of the week. Yeah. Okay. Now the other sleeve. I already forgot how I did the first one. Yeah, I think probably I was too optimistic. I don't think I will finish the jacket today, because I just recognized I also have to put in the sew on the hoodie and then the front zipper. In my mind it was only the sleeves, that takes like 5 minutes per sleeve, and then it's only the front zipper, easy, but this will take more time probably. But the first one looks okay. Cool. Very happy about that. But how did I do that? Now I have to put in the second one. So did I put? And this is exactly the process I've been preparing for the first scene, but not for the second. Okay. This is not. This material is so weird. It's really like handling plastic. So, has any one of you been to France, around Lyon in April? I'm trying to figure out how the weather is going to be there and what to take for that unknown race that I keep talking about. Das macht keinen Sinn. Yes. Na. Sometimes you would really need 3 hands for sewing. Also, I added another race, or not really a race, but another event on the bucket list for next year. Correct. The Steppenwolf wild track, thanks to Just Road Bike, who convinced me to register. That's like 750 kilometers gravel. Let's see how that is gonna be. Feeling that something doesn't add up here. That's correct. This should be correct. Opa. Again. I don't know why this is so complicated here. The other one seemed easier. Yeah, I have the plan to cycle around the Baltic Sea, and that's something I would do on a fixed gear bike, probably on the Dolensetta. But this will be 4,000 kilometers again, and I will need at least 3 weeks. So it's on my list. It's something I want to do, but I can't 100% be sure that I will have the time to do that this year, financially especially. Like, and definitely some overnighters or weekenders on a fixed gear. And preferably with other people joining me. That's, I don't know. I mean, especially when I will be 3 weeks on my own, speeding around the Baltic Sea. I mean, I think 3 weeks, that would be around about 200 kilometers per day if I do it in 3 weeks. So what was I saying? Yeah, so when I will be 3 weeks on my own, basically cycling around the Baltic Sea, then it would be nice to do some other trips with more people before or after, or maybe before. Because it's always nice to like do adventures with other people. I like it a lot. So in case anyone wants to join for 200 kilometer of fixed gear riding, maybe end of June, starting end of June. Then let me know. I would be happy. Or just for some shorter trips before. And if you have suggestions where to go from here, from Leipzig, or just for a weekender or something, for 1 or 2 days. Czech Republic is around the corner. That's something I could definitely do. Cycle to, I don't know how far away is Prague, maybe 300 kilometers? I don't know. Yeah, my talk in Globetrotter, I think, I don't really know the date, but I think it will be on my birthday on the 20th of June. I will have to write them again. Hopefully they didn't forget about it. Because I haven't heard of them in a couple of weeks. But also there's nothing to discuss right now. Okay. I mean, I will definitely let you all know before, so someone actually comes and listens to what I have to say about bikepacking on a fixed gear. I think that I will do it like on the other side. Start, check, and then do the complicated part. I think the interest in bikepacking with fixed gear bikes is not that big, so I will invite you all to come. Okay, second sleeve. Start of the sewing in the second sleeve. And I wanted to say thank you to whoever used to to the person that used the support link I now put underneath every videos. I think most of you haven't even discovered it, but you can buy me some ice cream there, some virtual ice cream, and someone got me 20 scoops of ice cream. That's really, really nice. Thank you. Really cool. Like, I didn't even expect anyone to have seen that yet because I didn't promote it before. And then I got a notification that like someone used the link and supported me, and that was so cool, like so unexpected also. What's your plans for this year? Do you have anything, any big rides or bikepacking adventures planned? I mean, Dennis, I know, will ride the Wolf with me. What else? Do you have any more plans, or anyone else? Any cool ideas on what to do this year? I think this material is like totally not breathable. I'm already getting sweaty just sewing it. But that's what I have the ventilation zippers for. How did you register for an event that's not even safe to happen yet? You just wrote a mail to the organizer and was like, hey, just in case you're doing it this year, I'm in. Hello? I'm not taking your call now, Dennis. Or do you want to join the live stream? Riding mountains, yeah, that's something I also want to do. And I want to do some climbing with my fixed gear bike, actually. I really would like to do another Everesting on my fixed gear bike. I wanted to do that like since I finished the first one a couple of years ago already, but I never really I would like to do it on a simpler climb, so less curvy and better surface of the asphalt. But I couldn't really find anything yet that's close, but maybe I will just have to do it a little bit farther away. Like just something straight uphill for a couple of kilometers, 5% average or something, where it's not so risky, where the descent is not so risky. I don't want to crash again on doing an Everesting. weird. What's happening here? Ah, okay. The first one really was easier, I think. I don't know what I did differently. Just hope that I didn't make a stupid mistake that I don't know about yet. I mean, the zipper was in a better position because it was connected on top, and this isn't. What's going on there? Okay, this is weird. I think I will have to later. Something that looks strange. What's on the 28th of January? This cyclocross race. Gravel race or the cyclocross race? I somehow messed this up a bit. Ah, okay. I mean, if it's planned to be a cyclocross race, or like it's raceable with a fixed gear, I would like to ride it on a fixed gear, of course, but I don't really have cyclocross. Okay. Oof. now I just have to close this gap here. On the other on the other sleeve that worked out so good without me taking much care of it actually. On this one seems to be a little bit more difficult. I also need to close this zipper here with the seams so that the that it stays where it's supposed to be. First check if this worked out, and if yes, now we'll do the thing with the zipper. Seems okay. Yes. And here I need to close this, like so over here a couple of times. This part of the zipper, the moving part, I don't know what you call this, doesn't go off on top, and then the zipper just stays open forever. Oh yeah, talking about tracklocross, did anyone check out the new, or maybe it's not so new, but I didn't know it before, the 8-bar Neukölln or whatever is the name, tracklocross, or multi-purpose, you can build it as a tracklocross, I think. Is anyone riding that by chance? It looks okay-ish. Like, you never really know from advertisement pictures. But I really like the red color. I would really like to have a red bike. That would be amazing. Always wanted a red bike. Okay, that should be enough. Hopefully. Doesn't look too good. Oh, I think my lower seam is empty. Yes. But for how long? Okay. Let's put this on. Yep. And closing the sleeves should be super easy now. Or just leave it like this. Yeah. Which shop? Ah, yeah, the bike. Yeah. You look like a ghost with the cape. That the jacket is so far. No, I mean the bike, or the frame rather. I think it's called Neukölln. Steel fixed gear frame. The red color is really nice. And I was thinking about getting a steel frame for bike packing stuff, because it might be a little bit more comfortable, but also heavier. Oof, where's my pedal? Good question about sealing the seams. I think I will have to use tape. I've never done it, so should be enough. Yeah, I think I need to get some seam sealing tape that you basically just glue on. That's what I'm going to do if this works out, more or less. Okay, what's next? Closing the sleeves. That should be kind of easy. Just one straight seam, hopefully. I think I don't even have to pin this. It's just a straight seam. At least I can see my marks here. Oh, maybe we should have pinned it. Kind of slippery. Ouch. Yeah, I think heat won't work on there because of the plastic layer that covers the actual threads that make the material. So I think I need to either get this liquid stuff, silicon or what that is, but that might also not work properly with this material because it can't really soak in or anything. I mean, I don't know. But I think the glue-on tape that you apply with, I think with a little bit of pressure, might be the best option for this material. I mean, I know I could have also just not sewn the stuff but glued it together directly. It would have been an option, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to try that with this expensive material, and rather stick to what I kind of know how to do. Yeah, I mean, if I can't find it, I will just ask Extreme Textile, like write them a mail or something. They will probably know what's the best for this material. But I also didn't know that they exist for different fabrics. I thought it's all the same. Just some tape with super glue on or something. Okay. Doesn't seem to be too tight. Second one. Oh wow. Yeah. Then maybe I just write a mail and ask Extreme Textile, or maybe go to Extreme Textile in Dresden and ask them what they think would be the good tape to seal this. Oh, there's much material on this sleeve. On this sleeve. Okay. Okay, second sleeve is done. Still looks like a plastic bag. I think I'm getting there. Getting some form. But it's really loud, like makes sounds. Okay. What do you say? How does it look? There's a perm. Put on, and it's ready. Shoulders seem a little bit narrow. I wonder why, because it's the same cut with the pink one, and the pink one doesn't seem to be so narrow. Okay. Next, the hoodie. Oh. Maybe the material of the red and the pink one is a little bit more stretchy. Maybe that's why this is so narrowish. Okay. What do you... This one I think again. My pins here. Nice. I'm done with the sleeves. Now I will sew on the hood. Let's see how much time that takes. That's not quite central. Centered. And then after the hood, the front zipper, and then only the rubber bands on the hood, and then on the end of the sleeves, and that's it. Oof. What do I do with the jacket? It's too small for me. I mean, it felt narrower than the other ones. Maybe because the material is less stretchy and the others have more, are more stretching around me. I don't know. Then I have a kind of expensive jacket that I can't use. Oops. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah? What am I doing? Already starts wrong. It's trying to attach the front part of the hood, which is obviously not the right one. Okay. It's further. Doing? I'm so unfocused. Once again. Yes. Okay.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Ah, nice. The Swedish trains are not going to Gotland. Or they don't take bikes. Yeah, I was also wondering, like, that you're responding to my question from 15 minutes ago on what's your, or maybe even longer, what's your plans for this year. But what's the problem with getting to Gotland? The ferry doesn't take bikes. That's annoying. Ah, they don't take bikes on the train. Okay. Yeah. Now I get it. Yeah, I mean, to get there, you could probably pack the bikes in boxes or like take them apart, pack them in boxes or just in plastic bags. Like I do it when I use the bullet trains in Germany sometimes, which is actually more reliable than booking a place for your bike. Because if your train has delay, you have to switch trains, your train has delay, and like then you might end up like we did on our trip to when we started in Basel, from Basel to Barcelona, where they didn't have any places for the bikes on the next train, and or only 2 places, and picked 2 of us out. But then you would also need boxes or bags or something for the way back. Maybe you can just leave them there somewhere in post office or in the train station. I don't know. Or get new boxes from a bike shop for the way home. Just road bike is asking how many spare tubes I take when we do the 750 kilometer Steppenwolf ride. And I will probably take one. How many should I take? To me seems like something is too narrow here, the back part or the front parts or something, because usually there shouldn't be any space here. This is kind of where it's supposed to be. It's also it really seems like the front parts are too heavy. Let's see. Let's sew this in like this. And then fix the eventualities later. Yeah, I'm a little bit puzzled. I don't really know how to pack for the north of Sweden and Finland in summer, like when I do the cycling around the Baltic Sea once. I mean, I guess even in early summer, at least in June, or beginning of July, when I want to be there, still might be cold in the nights, or at least, I mean, it will be different than here, right? I have to check how the climate is there in end of June, beginning of July. Just wrote like, how many spare tubes do you take, or how many should I take? I never have flat tires. Now I jinx it. Two to three? You are taking 2 to 3, or I am supposed to take 2 to 3? Like you're taking 3 spare tubes, even though you're riding tubeless? Oh. Yeah, but I don't know, if I imagine I would have 4 flat tires in 2 days or something, I don't know if I would continue riding. I'm too much of a roadie for that, maybe. And it's just not fun anymore when you have to stop multiple times a day. I mean, and then it's clearly something with your tires. And nothing... Oh, what? What did I do here? Let's see. Nothing you could compensate with more spare tubes, I guess. Avoid messing up your tires. I don't know, but I mean, as you know, I'm very unexperienced with gravel stuff and that. That doesn't seem like much fun when you are constantly putting new tubes in. Okay, let's see. Something here is a little bit weird. And I will forever have these black marks that I was drawing on here, because the material is transparent. You can see it from both sides, but it's okay. But how complicated is it to switch to tubeless? Like, it's really messy if you ever want to switch back, right? Because you have to clean all this tubeless milk out. Why is this so long? I don't know. Too tight here. But we're almost there. A jacket, kind of. Like front zipper, and then it's wearable. Then just the details. what do you need for the tubeless? You need the special valve and the tubeless milk. And then you just like put the valve in and milk, and that's it. And then hope that that really fixes your punctures if you run over thorns and stuff. Part is the so this is the bottom. And this is the top. Okay, since some things are not working out here properly, I don't know why. This will be a lot of improvising now to try to make it fit anyways. I mean, I could just add some more material up there, like just use some spare material like this and just sew it on. Wouldn't make it that much heavier, but a little bit ugly. Yeah, I think the wheels you gave me are tubeless ready. If I remember it correctly. This is good, but tricky. Maybe I just start with one side and hope the problem fixes itself. Or like see how bad the problem actually is once. Not very convincing. No. If there is enough light. Maybe. This should be straight. I mean, this and this would be one line. There shouldn't be a gap in between. Reject it. How did I do this? How did I end up with a gap there? is correct. So, doesn't look any different actually. The front part is the same. Maybe I just fold this over. Like this. Only thing I can do anyways, I guess. Maybe it's just a couple of wrinkles too much and really looks a little bit weird. Yeah. I will just start with the first half, see if I have the feeling that this fixes the problem. Like, this is outer, so this is this. It's dramatic ending. So, who thinks tubeless is better than tubes? All in, like, considered everything, costs, maintenance, not just if you get 1 or 2 punctures less with the tubeless. Tubeless or non-tubeless? What do you say? For gravel? Does it make sense? Is it worth the struggle? The extra costs, the annoying maintenance? Like, I mean, I guess you also have to replace the tubeless milk, the extra weight also. Every now and then you need to scratch everything off. I don't know. I mean, I never had it, but also I have so little punctures that I never really felt the necessity of doing something that gives me less punctures. You think tubeless is better with your rims are better with your weight? Oh, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think Dennis also just recently switched to tubeless, if I remember that right, from last summer. He probably also doesn't have much experience with it. I mean, Jorven also rides with tubes, right? I think he said once that he might switch to tubeless. I'm not sure. And he's riding gravel all the time. Shoutout to Jorven Geschwindigkeit. The only gravel pro to exist. Okay, and how many punctures? Oops. Come on. How many punctures did you have before, and how many punctures did you have after switching to 2+? Did it make much of a difference? Which side? Now the other side. How do I do this? I don't think that's true. Yeah, now we get back to the mistake I made right in the beginning when cutting out the material. That I usually cut the material open after the zipper is in. Now I did it before, so now I need to like this. Reach this. Now I don't exactly know how to do it. It's supposed to be. Oh, it's not that difficult. I think. I hope. They're trying to get a sponsorship by Mug Off. You're like, I love Mug Off milk. I don't know. This will be. Now I have it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I should go for a couple of gravel rides to check if I think it's necessary. Like, check how many punctures I get on the gravel bike. So far I only had one with you, just road bike. But that didn't have anything to do with gravel. It had to do with not paying enough attention and then hitting a curb. Correct. Yes. I mean, yeah, that's something that would have actually been prevented by 2+, right? Because it's not a fake Tubolito, it's a Pinarello whatever. It's yellow, it's completely different. Yeah, I still have one in my front tire, I think. It's still the other spare tube on the rear tire. But yeah, snake bites is actually something that 2+ completely prevents, right? Because there's no tube to bite. So you get away with being unfocused. That's nice. What was that? Camera shut down. I will replace the battery. Is this not going in? No. Ah, no. It seems different. Okay. Now it should be back. Picture. But also, aren't these Tubolitos supposed to be a lot more puncture proof than conventional Util tubes? Hmm. That's wrong. That's wrong. I'm puzzled once again. This seems to be correct. Okay. This. Okay. Okay, let's see. That's the last seam before it is an actual wearable jacket. I think so, if I didn't mess anything up. I mean, I definitely messed something up because it seems to be a little bit smaller than the other one. But if it doesn't fit me, then I will give it to someone smaller. Robert, maybe. Or sell it on Etsy. Okay. I'll get the pin out. Last seam, last seam. Okay, this doesn't look very pretty up there. But I hope I at least didn't do anything completely wrong. Opens. Oof. Let's see. First time closing the jacket. With the zipper. Now it seems kind of cool. What's this here? Okay, on the positive side, the sleeves seem to be long enough. I will cut them straight and put some rubber band on there. Also down here. So that's good. On the negative side, seems to be the chest is fine, but I think the shoulder part here is for some reason 1 centimeter too small. I don't know. So in the, or just walking, it would be okay, I guess. For the position on the bike, like, it slides up. I mean, not terrible probably, but also not super comfortable. And I have this two-way zipper, which is nice to grab stuff from your pockets or to just let some more air in. So that's kind of cool. I like that. It was a good decision. Okay, but now it's 8:30 and I'm getting kind of hungry. I thought I would finish everything in today's stream. Even the small parts here. But I think... fuck, I also need to... I forget one of the things that might take some more time, because I've never done it, and that's putting the pockets in here with this mesh material. So I will probably prepare the pockets and then finish it completely in another stream. So that's it for today, but one more thing that we need to do is to check the weight it has now. I mean, it will get a little bit more with the mesh pockets and the this rubber stuff on the end, but I want to know where we're standing now. Okay, got my scale. Which is not turning in. Come on. Oh no. The battery is empty, so I can't tell you the weight it has right now. Unfortunately, unless spare battery. I only have this kind of batteries. I need like a wristwatch battery, or however you call them. Damn. But that's it so far. The transparent jacket. I will finish it. We'll finish it maybe next week or something, so I'm always happy when you tune in and comment whatever I'm doing, and let me know your opinion. Or, for example, the thing with the sealing tape, there's different ones. That's something I didn't know before, so it's also kind of helpful. Then see you next week, maybe in the next stream, where I finish this jacket, and I will also organize a new battery for the kitchen scale, so I have a weight in the end. But I mean, it feels like nothing. It's really half the weight of the red one, maybe. So see you next week, and stay safe on the streets if you're riding your bike, and that's it. Ciao.